It is Easter Sunday, my dudes, and what better way to celebrate the day than to read smut? I used to make these videos a while ago where I would read a book, and then I would basically include me reading the entire thing, and then explain what I was reading and stuff like that, which means this video will absolutely include spoilers, so if you don't want to know anything about a book, get out of here. If you don't want to know, you gotta go. Also, from editing me, I just want to say I don't know why I sang it. Anyways, I'm gonna be reading Fierce Pursuit by Zoe Blake. I am a mafia girl through and through, so I am definitely excited about this one. I love Zoe Blake, period, so. Little backstory, I'm pretty sure this is her sister's passed away, and this is her sister's husband, ex-husband, widow husband, I don't know, is he wants to keep her safe. If it was my sister, I would never do this, okay? But like, because we're in a fictional world, he never loved her sister, okay? I'm just saying, not because I'm defending him.
I was defending him.
But like, he like low-key loved her and just like couldn't do anything about it because it's like forbidden fruit or whatever, and like now she's on the run and he has to go help her because, you know, he like likes her, like whatever. So I got a text and I checked my phone and I got sidetracked and I've been on my phone for about an hour to maybe 2 hours, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to reading right now.
Again, don't know why I put this in here when I could have just clipped that out.
He pulled those doors apart, like, you know when you go on the L or whatever, like the subway or whatever, and those doors, they shut, they're sealed. He pulled them apart. That's crazy. That's hot. Now he's beating up a bunch of. So have you ever seen American Gangster with Denzel Washington and Idris Elba, where he's like, you wouldn't do this in front of all of these witnesses, right?
Huh? What you doing? You gonna shoot me in front of everybody? Huh?
He's doing it in front of all of these witnesses. He don't give a f***, but nothing could be more hotter than the fact that a cop walked in, recognized him, and said, shit, and he said, yes. Oh my god. I have to say, I'm gonna get my things and then I'm gonna go, because he's trying to avoid his cousin while he's here, because technically they don't know he's in America, and the fact that he's like, I'm gonna get my shit to go, and he's like, his cousin in the doorway, so soon? You got caught, bitch. I'm like a Russian man to make your mouth water. Sometimes, knowing that I live in the real world makes my heart hurt. You ever read something, you just gotta put it down for a second, because it's just like, I'm smiling a little too hard at this. Now him struggling, like, mentally, he's like war inside of his head, like, should I be with her, should I not be with her, I was with her sister, like, I've always loved her even though I was with her sister, like, literally this whole inner monologue, whatever. I'm gonna be real, I talk a lot, so if you don't want to hear me yammer on, just put it in 2-speed or something, skip past this. Knocked out her first roommate because it's a dude that got to be in her presence, and he's jelly, and then another voice comes to the door, and he's like, I'm gonna lose it. Listen, she said, if a girl talk to me like that, well, we're okay, they're kissing. No, I swear to God that if any man spoke like this in real life, I would be like, go f***. But the fact that he's saying it says, I deserve this, I deserve her. I hunted her down and caught her by right. She was mine, finders keepers. Just need a Russian man to talk to me the way he's talking to her. Tell me what a sweet, obedient girl you're gonna be for me. Tell me that you'll never run from me again. She said, and if I don't, then I'll put you over my knee, spank you with my belt until you beg for mercy. The only choice. Had to cut that part off right there because I went too into detail, so. But you know what I just realized too? They're doing all this dirty stuff up in her room, and her 2 roommates are like hog-tied downstairs. I mean, honestly, if you grew up in a criminal like world, you're gonna know how to do like other things that normal people just don't know how to do. But like, hypothetically, how do they just get fake passports and fake ID so quickly like that? I mean, even when I was a kid, it was such a hassle to try to get a fake ID. She's a virgin. We love that. Innocent. I know you need it for the story, and I know it's development, but like, come on, get over it. Your sister's dead. She's not gonna be upset that you're fucking and she didn't even want him in the first place. Is that all this took in this world to knock somebody over the head with a lamp to make them realize what treasure I am? I want to be trapped on a train with a Russian god for about 20 hours. He's spanking her with a belt in the train. Hot. He tied her to the bed in the train. $10,000 is what they assume is taken, but he thinks that that's bullshit. He thinks there's something hidden in the bag, so we'll see. He's making her beg for it. I would. Okay, there obviously has to be something in the bag. They're not sure what it is, but whatever it is, Gregor gets it because he wasn't even supposed to be in his territory in the first place, and his cousin told him that, so Kostya said, yeah, whatever is in the bag, it's yours, baby. And now she was like, why'd you marry my sister? So he's gonna explain, hopefully, I don't know. I can't be with you. We shouldn't do this because my sister's dead. But you literally just said that your sister had been cheating on him from the minute that they got married. Also, they never slept together. They also hated each other. Well, I mean, they didn't really hate each other, but like, they were not friends. They weren't together. So come say they say, I don't get it. This isn't over. Places her in the bed and then walks out. I hate your guys' little miscommunications. I mean, I need it because I need to, you know, I need this feeling that I'm feeling in my chest. But also, why? He finally figured it out. So in between the marked bills, there was numbers, and I still don't know what it means, like, or what it's to. Maybe it's to an account or something like that. I haven't got that far into it. They shot him twice. And they took her, she's gone. There was a shootout, car flipped, she was in it, now she's blaming him, you didn't, blah, 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 yeah, get over yourself. Anyways, he's comforting her, he's holding her, and we love it, in a man. But also, I know it's naughty because she's asleep, but he's trying to figure out how much pleasure he can give her before she wakes up. Also, that's a warning for everybody, because I know that some people don't rock with it. Hey, but I rock with it. Again, not for everybody. I love that he was like, I'm gonna put a baby in you and you ain't got no say, and then also we're gonna get married tomorrow, you ain't got no say. And she was like, over my dead body, and he was like, baby, jokes too soon because you literally almost just died. What a man.
at him punishing her by putting it in her forbidden hole. And then he's over here forcing her to get married. He's like, my cousin's wives will be in here to get you dressed for the wedding. Like, you'll like them. Didn't even ask, but, I mean...
They got married, she said no, nobody cared. She slapped him across the face, too, and he just smiled. She ran. She's been gone for 2 months. This is 2 months later. She ran. Why is it so cute? She left. She went back to her original job in the beginning of the book, where he was looking for her. And now he's waiting in her section, and she's low-key waiting for him. That's cute. He's there trying to date his wife. I'm not tearing up. Shut up. Anyways, he's there trying to date his wife. See what makes her happy. Not me reading the... Oh, they went home, by the way. Anyways, not me reading the epilogue and not reading the top of the name. I was like, why is she being held down? Completely different. Well, that's it. The little epilogue was about Artem, which is, I guess, the next book, and how this girl gets sold to basically, like, pull him in or some shit. But it was bad. I liked it. Out of a 5, I'd give it, like, a 4.